I tried to talk and that did not go well. Anyway, how we doing, folks? We are live. I'm a few minutes late. I was finishing up a video real quick. Alright. There's a Pokemon tonight before we do the, maybe the start, maybe the whole. We'll see how it goes. Race between me and Tommy. All I guess is jerking it off to that. Well, we got an S-ball, so we should be fine. Except for against water deck. Oh, I lost to a water deck with the camera on. We're gonna have to kill that thing fast. Otherwise, we're dead. We dead. I might be a little tired. I didn't get a lot of sleep today because I was trying to take a nap and got much of that nap. I thought I slept well last night. Apparently not. Alright, we are in business. For the moment. Oh god, he's gonna have it like next turn. All he needs is two more, technically. Shit. Well, he's got his stupid good attack against us. That's a no good. Fuck. That's 210 to us every turn. For free. Ugh. Ow. Or not. Thankfully, we can survive. Okay, it isn't affected by me. Okay. Alright, I didn't read that part. That's my bad. That's the Yu-Gi-Oh player in me. I actually, I commented on Soundout12 is his name on YouTube. He had a video this past week talking about, like, taking a break from different things that you like because they're not doing what you want. Alright, we're good. It's very slow. But he was talking about that, and I kind of gave my story about Yu-Gi-Oh, which if you've been around here for long enough, you know that way back in the day, when Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 was first airing, myself, Tommy, and Glock, all three of us were enraptured by the show. Got us into Yu-Gi-Oh, which, bear in mind, Yu-Gi-Oh was one of my childhood things. I did collect some of the original cards and stuff way back in the day. But I never played, and it wasn't until then that we played. We played using Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro. Yeah, we were enjoying the show. We actually watched some of the episodes live at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Because I think they were just as we were wrapping up whatever we were doing. Because you're being annoying. But I pointed out how, like, it was honestly really the Synchro arc that the show started to feel, like, not great. And then After that was the Exceeds arc, which really didn't feel good. And then the Fusion arc was even worse. And, like, it just reached a point where neither one of us finished the show. I read what happened in the final few episodes of that show, but I did not bother. Because I didn't really care at that point. Everything I liked about the show and everything that really made me enjoy the show was gone by that point. And what was left was, to me at least, felt like a husk of what it was. Everything that could have been cool about the show just didn't exist. And it forever burned me on Yu-Gi-Oh! As an anime. I've tried Reigns for like a few episodes, but I stopped because I could not do like the 2-3 year journey to see how the show ended. And oh look, the thing that one of my biggest complaints about Arc 5 happened again in Reigns, because of fucking course it did. Oh dear. We are up ship creek without a paddle right now. I could really use my Arcanine. Any Arcanine game. Well, folks, I believe we are dead. I do believe this is game, because we did not get our Arcanine at all. God damn it. Apparently, Sevens did a lot better, and apparently is well regarded, but I just couldn't. I could not care. But like Master Duel was an attempt to like try to at least connect with the card game, but the current meta and the current like mentality of how you play Yu-Gi-Oh! Is so unappealing to me. Because it very much is, if you are not playing a very specific kind of deck, you are just going to lose. Because other decks are just better. Outright. Period. And, like, that is understandable, but it is also a you have no chance kind of better. Like, there is not even... You cannot win. Because you were literally unable to win. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Can be great in a friendly environment amongst friends and stuff, but in a you are matching up against regular people, it is a nightmare unless you're playing certain kinds of decks. If you're not running hand traps, guess what? Get fucked on. And I hate hand traps as a concept, because all it is just you have a card in your hand, your opponent does a thing you do not agree with, and you literally just hold up a card and says, "No, stop doing that. No, you're not allowed to do that anymore." And that's it. That is the entire concept of hand traps. You do not know if your opponent has the hand trap. You just have to assume they have X, Y, or Z hand trap at all times. And you just have to accept that. And it sucks. I think that sucks from a playability standpoint. Of just going, well, my opponent could just hold up a card and go, "Nope, you're not allowed to do that. Nope, I'm wiping the board. Nope, I'm negating that effect." And sure, you can counter it, but like the only way you can counter it is by doing that exact same thing. Is holding up your card and saying, "No, you're not allowed to do that." And I think that sucks mechanically. But yeah, it's decks that are completely designed around shutting you down that seem to be prevalently the main decks you have to play. Like, you can't play anything else but those. And it burned me out after a while, and I just stopped caring. I guess I put the other Charcadet just as a backup. So yeah, I check in with Yu-Gi-Oh! Every now and again to see what new cards are happening. I still follow a few accounts, and I do watch the occasional video from YouTube, Yu-Gi-Oh! YouTubers and stuff, just to be like, hey, what's happening? Yu-Gi-Oh! Are there some new cards? Like, seeing Yuzu get Pendulum Melodious cards for the first time several years after the show ended, when she should have fucking had them to start with. Not only makes me happy, but also annoys me to no end that it took this long for her to get fucking anything for her deck. The literal secondary protagonist of the show. The literal second most important character in that show. Couldn't get pendulums, even though she's from the fucking dimension where that shit's from. Yeah, I really think that might have been the only time I've really, like, hard broke from, like, something I've enjoyed. Like, I've fallen out of favor of certain things. I can't really say that, considering all of the lore dump podcasts I was listening to for Kingdom Hearts, and just all throughout the two-parter on Kingdom Hearts 3, I'm just like, oh, god damn it. Yeah, this thing, oh, this thing, and this thing, and this thing, and this thing, and oh, god, this thing. That probably counts as just I'm done with Kingdom Hearts. I do not wish to interact with the games. But some part of me feels like that's just at least a little bit different, because it's like, it's not necessarily a franchise, it is just a story you don't enjoy. Which is kind of the point of the video. With like Kingdom Hearts, it is, I do not care for the direction the Kingdom Hearts story has taken. And I've also realized that I've never truly enjoyed Kingdom Hearts as a story. I've enjoyed it for its characters and for its setting, but for what it is at the end of the day, I don't particularly care for it. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna sack the Charcadet so I can get a energy on the Arcanine. Oh, thank you. I need that. I require that. Oh, he's gonna evolve. It is a mirror match, folks, except we have slightly altered decks. But, like that, I don't know, because, like, Mass Effect 3 is another such situation where I'm like, 3 was not good in a lot of respects, if I'm being perfectly honest. So, I don't think I'm willing to do that ride for a Mass Effect 4 if it ever makes it out the front door. I'm trying to think of anything else that I've felt like really burned by and I'm not hard interested in. Wrestling, I guess? Wrestling feels weird because it feels like I just never made time to watch wrestling, because I still enjoy aspects of wrestling. I just have never made time to sit down and watch a wrestling show. And maybe that's kind of it, but it doesn't feel like I was burned by wrestling decisions, because you can't really get burned by wrestling decisions because you know damn well what you're walking into when it comes to wrestling. At least at a certain point growing up for me, because you're like, look, Vince McMahon's in charge. Vince McMahon does what he wants. It doesn't matter. You don't, the quote the man himself in a promo, you don't like what you like. You'll like what I tell you you like. That is the Vince McMahon mantra. But, like, I can still enjoy wrestling, I guess, on the outside looking in, but I guess I've just never made time for myself to just sit down and watch a wrestling pay-per-view because we're always streaming when a pay-per-view is happening. I don't really have easy access to wrestling pay-per-views or wrestling pay-per-views. I could probably watch Raw because we don't stream on Mondays, but I'm usually watching, you know, some specific Twitch stream on a Monday. So I don't necessarily feel the desire to, like, sit down and watch wrestling. But I can watch wrestling documentaries. I can, you know, watch a couple different wrestling YouTubers just talk about wrestling and stuff. I don't know. Can't really think of another a good example. Yu-Gi-Oh feels like the most, like, apt example of just like this is something that I could not agree with. Because I feel like the point with Santa's video is that there has to be some sort of, like, either a long-term or, like, a personal attachment to it. And having to, like, distance yourself from that for your own, like, mental health and for your own sake. Drawing that line somewhere for your own self. And how, like, if you don't draw that line for yourself, it gets hard. You take a lot of decisions personally when you have zero control over those decisions. Like, in reality, we don't have direct control over the media that we consume and what happens with them. If shit happens, and we gotta deal with it. That's just how it is. You know, we don't get a choice in that matter. So, like, if bad decisions happen, bad decisions happen. I think the best example for a lot of people right now is, like, with Microsoft. And we'll talk about that tomorrow because there's a lot to talk about. Okay, it's on swap, not necessarily on a knockout coming in. Fair. That'd be a bit busted. But yeah, it kinda has to have that. Wow. I was not expecting him to, like, kill me out right there. Damn. Boop. Fire it right back at you, son. Goodbye. But I would recommend, like, checking the video out just to hear him talk about some of that stuff. It is SoundOut12 on YouTube. It's his video from this past Wednesday, a real talk video. He does really good work. He does, words. He does, some media discussions, just talks about, like, home media and stuff, because he's a big home media person. And they're really good and really, well-informed. I would especially look into it if you like Toku and stuff. Do look into his stuff on, like, Writer and Sentai and all that, because they really nicely, like, condense like a lot of the known knowledge, especially whenever the video went out, of like where we were on like specific Writer shows and the like, or just specific Toku shows in general, whether it's Writer, Sentai, Ultraman, whatever. Okay. Oh, that is enough. Babooshk. God, I see so much talk about Hades too, even if it's in early access, and I'm just like, God, I'd really be interested in playing like Hades 1 and 2. I'd be incredibly down to try those. They seem like really good games. Oh, there's his third Arcanine, I think. Yeah, third Arcanine. I thought it was his third Arcanine. Else I really need to do this? Because that's game. I at least wanted to make good habits. Oh, and since we're doing Cage 2, for those that saw last time we did Cage 2, I was having the issue where a lot of my regular consumables and stuff were showing up as maps. Found a solution to it. For some reason, I just had to install the Archipelago Companion mod to allow the connection to Archipelago. Once I redid that mod, which is just delete it, delete it, reinstall it via the GitHub link, it ran perfectly fine. I had no problems. Although the seed I was running was mean as fuck because it decided, all right, your first world is Simulated Twilight Town. Go to jail. You go to jail right off the bat. You were in the most vanilla of vanilla-ass rando season. I'm like, what the fuck is this? This sucks. Here's the Bolt Hound. There's the Luxray. There's the Shinx. There's the Yamper. Is that deck complete? That deck valid now? No. Oh, it is. Hooray. We can try out the Shocker deck. Not that Shocker, just Electric Shocker, not Rider Shocker. But yeah, I don't know why it was that. I was just looking around initially the Kingdom Hearts Archipelago Discord. Or what was it? Yeah, the Kingdom Hearts randomizer Discord. Somebody had the question, but no one had an answer to them just yet. Then I look in the regular Archipelago Discord and found the answer through there because someone posted it, and then it was like, hey, by the way, I fixed it because I reinstalled the mod. And I was like, that was it. That's the entire problem. Oh, well, this sucks. The first round with this deck, and we already have to do a mulligan. That's not a great sign, if I'm being honest. Our opponent has 5. Wow, almost their entire hand was basic Pokemon. Okay. Well, thankfully, it's only the one mulligan. And it's Miraidon off the bat. Feels like is that GMPL deck I've been familiar with, but I haven't seen it. I think so. We have Mana Trick in our hand, so we want Electric. Do this. We will do this to get 2 cards at least. That helps. Okay. All right then. Our opponent conceded. First win for the new deck. I wouldn't really count that because we really didn't get going, but well, it's a win, I guess. All right. I think I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to get up. Whoop. That's not the right scene. That's the right scene. Get up, walk around for a little bit, and I'll be right back, folks. All right, I'm back. sorry, you're Mirrored Eye? Right on again. Okay. Alright, yeah. We'll go with that. Actually, no. Starting with Mirrodon, that's actually good because of the ability. The dump 2 basics. I pretty much get 3 basics out with him on the field. That is a lot of roaring moons. That is a little frightening. Oh, wait, no. Oh, and I forgot we got the trademark for the next Rider show now. It's Commander Gav, which it feels like it should be pronounced like similar to Gabu. So it's Gavu. Gavu. Like Vuvu. Which apparently it's supposed to be like snack theme, snack like monster themed essentially, is kind of like what a lot of the current like leaks, rumors, such or really rumors is what the talk is. We'll see. Maybe it can be better off than Gotchard has been for a lot of people, because I know a lot of people have bounced on Gotchard so badly. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Another Roaring Moon. Running all the Roaring Moon cards. They must like that Pokemon. Alright, we'll do this. This. To this. There we go. No, my stadium! No. Darn you. Are you gonna put another Roaring Moon card of some kind on your bench? Are you gonna put one of the no Roaring Moon card? Okay. Alright. Man is drawing into oblivion. I could probably hold out and still win. Yeah, because he's down to 6. Okay, how much energy has he burned at 6? Okay, so he still probably has plenty of energy. So you're down to 2 cards. I can outlast you. Sir, I'm pretty sure I can outlast you. Do you? You have no base. Why did... You had to have known you had no more basic energy, sir. 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 Sir, you have officially decked yourself. Am I playing a bot? Is this a bot? This feels like a bot. This man has decked himself out. It doesn't matter what he does here. He's dead. Also, what attack did he use? Calamity Storm? Okay, he used that one. Fair enough. My man, you should have paid attention to your deck count and should have not drawn forever. Hell of a Devil Spidey. Just won a game because the person decided to deck themselves out incredibly hard for no good reason. I'm not sure entirely why they did. Am I gonna get Miraidon for the third time? I have done something with this deck in terms of its spread, because that's the third time I've opened with Miraidon. Technically, second time, because the first time I did was off a mulligan, but still. I'm doing something right with this deck. For the moment. I have not seen that Mewtwo before. What are you? Okay. Oh, you like Psychic Energy. Okay. Okay. You gonna be a problem. Good to know. Oh, the movie, I would assume. Aw. I've heard that movie is apparently really good, but I have not sat down to watch it. Oh. That's a shame. The hell did that do? No. Oh no, my rare candy. You bastard. Granted, I had to have Luxray in my hand to really utilize it, because otherwise I've got no use for it, but that's fine. Hi, Arceus. What are you doing? I assume they're using Starburst? Okay. Fair enough. Okay, that's not going to do a super ton of damage to us, which is good. Yeah, that's fancy V-Star Arceus, aka I have a fancy ability you can only use once per duel. Make it count. Oh, really? I just need to... punch you with anything. Bop. Goodbye. Okay. Got rid of the really threatening you two. Now we just have to deal with a fairly threatening Arceus. What is this deck? That is 3 energy types, sir. I'm very scared. Either you know what you're doing or you have thrown everything in here. There is no in between on this. Can I? Yeah, I should be able to use your move. I'm sorry, they dumped also? Hang on, where the hell did you get that electric from? What? Wait, you have a 4 energy deck? Or you're running? So you have at least have 2 because you have psychic and then now you have electric. Sir, I don't understand your deck. Sir, I don't understand. You do know you're supposed to, like, not use, like, 6 energy types. That's very, like, not helpful. Okay. That's not enough. Should I? Yeah, I probably should anyway. It'll protect Miraidon. It gets me energy. I just have to, like, poke him once in the chest and he dies. Or he can force the Miraidon back out. Fair enough. Smart play on your part. Unfortunately, you're still 1 touch from death. Huh. Entirely possible. Granted, if it's a bot, I don't know why they wouldn't be running a starter deck of some kind. Instead of this mishmash of nonsense. One of those times where I'm like, can I see an opponent's deck just to see what the hell they're running? Because I'm even confused by what the hell they're running. Okay, so it is a 3 energy type because that's their 3rd different energy type. Okay, they got their... Okay, so he's gonna punch me for 280. That's not good. That's a no good. That's a no good at all. Oh, he's realized that if he punches me, he's dead. He can punch me if he wants. He's dead the second he does. He either takes a slow death or a quick death at this. He takes the quick death. Fair enough. Because all I have to do is put Miraidon out here, hit him with for 220, and he's done. This duel's over. I'm going to take 3 cards anyway, just to be on the safe side, because the numbers say this kills and wins me the duel. Yes. Like, I can believe the last duel I did was a bot because they just drew and drew and drew, and they didn't pay attention to the number of cards they had in their deck, so they just decked themselves out. This feels like an actual person, but in like a suboptimal deck because you want to not run like 4 energies unless you're like really know what you're doing. You at most want to run 1, maybe 2. Running more than that really like risks you more or less dead drawing energy for Pokemon that you have on the field. Like, I know in the regular games you want to diversify your elements or your typing to like cover your bases and stuff, which fair. This game, not so. You don't really want to diversify your typing. You want to like pick your type and be really good at it. Speaking of decks that I thought were bots, this feels like the bot deck I was fighting earlier. If they start throwing out like 6 Roaring Moons, then it's the same deck. Maybe not the same person, but it's at least the same deck. Okay, that's fine. Too concerned about that. Do this. Camper and another Miraidon on deck. Your turn there. That's just the slow ramp up. Alright, so he can hit us for like 70 plus, which can't kill us too fast on that, thankfully. Unless he's like gets a bunch of ancient Pokemon in his and his discard pile. Oh, ancient card in the deck. Oh, ancient card. Ooh, that's more complicated. That could be more problematic. Oh, this might be that Roaring Moon deck. They might not got off the ground. I'm starting to see what their strategy is. Their strategy is to get as many ancient cards in their graveyard as possible and burn you for like 500 damage. I'm understanding the deck now. Granted, I was mostly facing this Roaring Moon, not this Roaring Moon. Like vanilla, or like EX Roaring Moon rather than the vanilla one. Ooh, that's not good. That might kill us outright. Ooh. That might be 120. Ah, 130. Yeah. Piss. Okay. This is where we stall. we stall and build up Miraidon because he's gonna be our fastest like option. Fortunately, it's gonna take a couple turns because I don't have Town out front, and oh look, he has two options to one-shot us with. Fantastic. Piss. Because he can pop this, that'll just knock out our Pokemon outright. But he's gonna take, what is it, like 200 to itself. And then he has this at this point, which is gonna one-shot about anything. Honestly, I am willing to play this out and see how it goes. If we can fight back on this, it'll be fun. If not, then oh well. I want to play it out. I want to see what happens. Yeah, this is that Roaring Moon deck I've fought before. Granted, we have options for slowing him down, which is the fantastic part. Good boy Shinx here. Is going to be crucial to that. KO'd. Well, to do the one-shot to themselves. Alright, then. Oh, you picked the correct the option I wanted you to pick. Thanks. Yeah. Granted, it's gonna cause us problems in the future, but it lets us stall for a little bit. If only I was playing my fire deck, I would have a Pokemon that lets me discard the top 2 cards of their deck. I could really screw with this man, just being like, I'm just gonna discard 2 cards, and let's see how long you last then. Man is smart. He will not deck himself out here, which he could. I do hope he decks himself. Thank. Sir, you should stop drawing cards from your deck. You're down to 6. Granted, please do. It's gonna give me the win. Ah, you. This is the bot deck I thought I was battling earlier when you were asking me about bots. Because no rational player would be doing this right now. Yes, but it would be from your discard to your deck. But at this point, he does not have those. If he does, he would have played them by now. As you can see. Because I win. That's the deck I was thinking was a bot deck. Because again, no rational player should be doing that. Should be drawing themselves into a deck out. My little team of Furballs do win out this one just by doing nothing and letting the opponent beat themselves. Good job, team. Alright, I think I'm gonna take a more of an extended break from Pokemon, because I have to set up a whole bunch of stuff for tonight, and I'm gonna try to set it up preemptively. So I'm just gonna be doing that in the background for a little bit. That open. I need my tracker. Set. Oh, I need. Life split. Oh, I did not. I forgot about that. Where's that? There's that I need. No, I could just after that I think work. Alright. That's everything finally all set up. And for once, it feels like I am all ready for one of these. Before Tommy hops on. Tommy is not on. What a gift for trying to prep early. Alright. I'm gonna walk away for a bit, get up, walk around. I think I'll get me a drink as well. And I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I was expecting Tommy to be on, but yeah. Damn it. I don't want to connect to anything archipelago-wise until we're fully set to go. This ain't boot me up around a battle chart real quick. Let's see the all the stuff I have set up at the moment. Oh, good Lord, Maker. Hang on. Ah, this is fun. Playing with an invisible cursor. This will be fun. Yeah. Kind of open for a straight close here, but didn't get it. Oh, you cannot see Balatro because it is all the way in the back of everything. I got it. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like those jokers at all. Oh, why you put a kernel on egg? I can't use egg. Hello. Hello?
Realizes we don't have egg. Because I still using an egg in the sound board right now.
Ah.
Close enough.
Fair. It is a very good roguelike. And it's like one dev, I think. I think I have everything set up. I just haven't connected to Archipelago. Archipelago servers.
Do you have a timer mode?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what you mean it's not on what I don't? Yeah, that would work. Yeah, KH2 Archipelago, why are you not? This is actually from... Technically, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Duels to the Roses, but it's also Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories because it's the same soundtrack. Okay. Yes, I am ready. But then my KH2 Archipelago client is not cooperating.
That's what I didn't have up. I knew I was missing something.
Well, Duels of Roses is the weird chess Yu-Gi-Oh game. Forbidden Memories is the regular Yu-Gi-Oh game, but it doesn't have regular Yu-Gi-Oh rules because both games were made before the card game was finalized. They're out. They're from like the PS2 era. Six, 3, 1, 0, 7. What the hell?
What version is the client?
0.4.6.
So that should be fine.
It says, may not be running Archipelago on that address or port. Win error 1225. Remote
Server
computer.
shut down.
Oh.
So it shouldn't have let you connect with anything.
Oh. Which is weird because I am connected with the manual client, with the web client. Smash.
Try refreshing everything.
Okay.
Yep, your Smash one's connected.
Okay. As PS2, Power of Chaos is that one of the GBA ones? No, never mind. I tried open as admin, but that didn't work. Apparently, it was just Archipelago went asleep. Okay. Hooray. That's track. That's tracking. Good. That's tracking. Hooray. Sure everything's good on OBS. Yes, hooray. Alright. Should be all set up. Alright. I will kill the stream, turn it back on, just so there's a fresh cut and a fresh recording. We'll be right back with racing a 2-game Archipelago here in a second, folks.